I think generally the Turkish entrepreneurs are world class. I think they can compete with anybody. It's a very difficult environment. There's difficulties in funding. The ecosystem is small. It's also not very usual for Turkish companies, Turkish people to fund startups. But the quality of the entrepreneurs is very good. A lot of good ideas, a lot of good people. So Turkish investors, well, when there's an issue, a traditional issue is that investment in a completely strange, different bunch of, startup entrepreneurs is not culturally known. Normally, if you have an idea, you go to the bank for money, and then they ask who's your father and who's your mother and what kind of collateral you can put, and this kind of questions happens. And of course, investing in a startup is a risky investment. You're investing in people you don't really know, and you're investing in ideas. And so it's a little bit of a cultural move. So a lot of the investors tend to come from people who have lived abroad or studied abroad or worked abroad, and they have a different mindset. I think the advantages is that the education level is very high. There's a young population which is technologically very advanced, very savvy. There's also ambitious population. The young are very ambitious, so they're highly educated, they're highly motivated, they're energetic, they're driven, they're hardworking. So these are huge advantages for any startup. The disadvantage is these cultural issues, the lack of funding, the lack of a complete ecosystem. This is where the problems are. I think it's only going to get better. Now it's difficult because of the economic crisis. So everybody, even people who are willing, have problems because of the current economic climate. But this is going to change. These success stories that we've heard of today, for example, some of the success stories that we had, encourages both entrepreneurs or want to be entrepreneurs, and encourage the investors. So people look and they say, oh, well, maybe I could do something and take a share of it. And I know that there's been some forum where people have put money together and small or joined together, or people ask, how do I get into this? How can I participate? And of course, this starts small, and then the ecosystem will grow as people get confident and they see the success stories and the role models, like the people in this conference. I mean, these are great role models.